most of our clients are ecom brands, right? And now I'll probably put it somewhat here, but this client of ours did just under $2.5 million last month. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you exactly their team structure of how they're able to get to this revenue. So I'm going to be explaining the employees that they have and just kind of show you how bare bones it is and just break it down in terms of, you know, their team structure. And to also just let you know that you don't need like these crazy amounts of employees for you to be able to scale to these numbers. So as I've shown you, this brand is doing over $2 million a month. And the first kind of like the main employee that they have is a creative strategist. Now, I shouldn't say employee because they're actually part of my team, which is we're in-house. And this creative strategist, what they do is they use our Claude agent, which basically researches hundreds of competitors and thousands of ads on a weekly basis. And then, you know, with the creative strategist, it goes away and creates a creative strategy to be able to create 20 to 50 different ads on a weekly basis, depending on, you know, how many you need, what particular budget they're running. So it does all the research, it then writes and delivers all the scripts, it obviously coordinates all of the creators that are creating content for the particular brand, and then more importantly, it manages the editors to make sure that they're, you know, all of the edits and ads are just, you know, in progress and coming in on a weekly basis. And then under that person, they have 2 editors right now. So, you know, all they do is just edit the ads. They get the creative strategy sent to them, they kind of read it, and then they go away and just edit all of the content. They have 2. I'm helping them, should be to the point where they should be hiring 1 more. Under that, they have a media buyer. Now, nowadays, obviously, the ads is pretty simple, but it is really time consuming for you to be able to upload all of these different ads. So I do recommend that you hire an ads team, probably myself, to be able to just, you know, on a daily basis either upload, pause, run new ads, all of these type of stuff. Although you can use AI for it, it's still always good to have someone kind of like looking at all the data and analyzing it. It is something that I recommend you still outsource, and they're still super thankful that we run the ads for them. From there, they have 2 website developers, so web devs, who just basically optimize the website on a daily basis. If there's any offers that they see any brands running, they will go in, update, create landing pages, basically just CRO on a daily basis. Then they have a bookkeeper, super important from a financial perspective, because you can't just trust ROAS, or you can't just trust Triple Well. There's way more cost than just the ad side, so it's always good to have a bookkeeper that can just keep track of everything that you're doing from a financial perspective, and then at the end of the month just let you know this is your actual profit. And then from there, they also have 2 customer service people who are just constantly replying to emails, chats, everything else. This is super important because the quicker you reply back to people, this is just in business in general, the quicker you reply back to people, the better the communication that you have, which means the better the relationship that you end up with at the end. And then they also have, kind of have an email person, which is also part of our team as well, where they just do the updated email flows and all the email campaigns on a daily or a bi-daily basis. I hope this video helped, and yeah, it just kind of goes to show that you don't need a massive packed team.